From cosmic space events to news about how penguins just existing in the Antarctic influences the local climate. There's lots of science news to discuss this week. And here to help us break it all down is Rachel Ward-Maxwell, a research programmer with the Ontario Science Centre. Rachel, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me on.
All right, so astronomers have observed a cosmic event being referred to, and I think this is really cool, as a space joust event involving two galaxies 11.4 billion years ago. So can you walk us through the image and what type of insight this provides for scientists?
This is a very cool discovery, this cosmic joust. We have these two galaxies that were observed using ground-based telescopes, and one is a quasar. Quasars are the most energetic objects in the universe. They have these enormous jets. It's calling it this cosmic joust because it's acting kind of like this spear. These two galaxies are colliding with one another continually. Observations were taken over a period of 4 years. And as they're colliding, the galaxy that contains the quasar is actually dispersing and wounding the other galaxy in such a way that the molecular gas, that source of star formation in the other galaxy, is being depleted and dispersed in such a way that only small, dense cloudlets, which are too small, not dense enough to form stars, are left behind.
And those images, they're just so beautiful. And we're staying up in space for the next story. New studies are dismissing potential signs of life thought to be in the atmosphere of an exoplanet. So what are the new developments there, and what have brought astronomers to this point?
I'm so glad we're talking about this story because this is something that was released about a month ago, Exoplanet K2-18b. It was announced that it was the best candidate for a possible life in our universe beyond Earth. And that was because of a discovery of a potential biosignature, a molecule which on Earth is seen only really in cases where life exists. This is called dimethyl sulfide. But what there was a lot of skepticism when that announcement was made. And so, what other scientists have been doing over the past month is reanalyzing the data. The original team also went back and reanalyzed the data and included even more potential candidates for what chemicals could be there. And it actually, decreased the likelihood that there is actually dimethyl sulfide and dimethyl disulfide on this world. And I think of an quote by Carl Sagan that life is a hypothesis of last resort. When we're looking at other worlds in our solar system, at other worlds in our universe, even, exoplanetary atmospheric detection is so hard, and our current technology is being pushed to its limit. And when you're looking at the difference of an atom in a molecule here or there, it can be very, very challenging to determine the possibility of life on these other worlds. But it is a huge step in the right direction. It opens up a conversation of, is this even a good biosignature for what we should be looking for? It pushes the boundary of our ability to measure exoplanetary atmospheres on other worlds. It's exciting that we can even do that at all. So I think that it's the scientific process at play. We're seeing some skepticism. We're seeing going back and reanalysis by independent groups. Some additional studies will need to happen as well. It's something that's really important to revisit such extraordinary claims.
Well, every discovery or maybe lack of a discovery is still a data point. So very fascinating stuff,
Exactly.
Rachel. And back here on Earth, another reason to push for animal protection. This story really, really fascinates me. Waste from penguins in Antarctica is helping to keep temperatures down. So walk us through how penguin poop is an important part of the ecosystem.
So Adelaide penguins were observed in Antarctica over a period of several months, and their poop or guano actually releases ammonia into the atmosphere. Ammonia is known to help to accelerate the rate of cloud formation due to its interaction with sulfur-bearing gases in the atmosphere, which are actually released by dimethyl sulfide again. phytoplankton on Earth in this case. Those interactions seed cloud formation over Antarctica. And it was shown that a colony of 60,000 penguins was actually able to increase the rate of cloud formation by up to 10,000 times. Clouds can have a cooling effect if they're over water, but if they are over ice, it could even have a warming effect. So it really shows the connection, the ecological connection to atmospheric processes, and more studies are going to need to be done to determine how the clouds drift and exactly what the particular effect would be in this case for these penguins. But a similar study over Nunavut of seabird colonies showed that there can be a cooling effect due to guano. So, penguin poop and seabird poop can be important for climate change.
There you go. The more you know. All right, that is Rachel Ward Maxwell, a research programmer with the Ontario Science Centre. Thanks so much, Rachel.